From Hobus's Hemi Hideout in Brookshire, Texas, this is the award-winning InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Just ahead, we visit with the man and the proprietor of the Hemi Hideout, Mr. John Hobus. We're going to have more of John's Mopar collection here on the radio, so we won't bother you folks that are in here with that unless you want to, and you can come down here and hear about them. I'll give you my thoughts on driving the 2025 Toyota RAV4 SUV. And Jeff has the Motor Minute on this segment of the InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin. Over here we have David Ainsley.
Yeah.
I'm Nod Nordsma, and we're so glad that you could join us
nice
today.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Nod Nordsma.
No,
Nod Nordsma. You've never heard that before?
I had a neighbor,
Nod
but
Nordsma.
he wasn't named that.
He wasn't named that. He was named something else that we
something
really
else.
don't want. We don't want to repeat.
Nobody's
Nod
named
Nordsma.
that.
Nod Nordsma is Don Armstrong backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
I'm
So-
on Hobbs.
What are you?
On Hobbs.
On Hobbs.
Welcome.
Yeah, exactly. So joining us now is the man, the myth, the legend, John Hobus. And we're going to introduce John not only to our radio and television audience, but we're also going to introduce him to the people that have arrived here today. A lot of the people have never been here before. I was talking to a guy, have you ever been here before? No, I've never been here before. I said, well, I love this place. It speaks to all of us, John. Congratulations.
indeed.
Yeah.
So we love to have new people here. Welcome, everybody, to Hemi Hideout. It's a pleasure to have everybody here. A little bit of a slack group. I think the weather kind of scared most people away. I'm trying to get this where everybody can hear me. But anyway.
We can hear you. So, the whole concept of the Hemi Hideout kind of evolved, did it not? Because you had your collection in a barn over here. You're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
We had this collection in a barn behind the building here. We wanted to build. I can't hear a thing in here.
You can't?
Nothing.
Is his headset turned up, David? Is his headset turned up? It is?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you
Okay.
just fine.
Anyway,
The collection in
this
the barn.
was my idea of trying to build a man cave that got a little bit out of control.
Yeah.
But what fun we had putting this together. Now I can hear fine with the speaker here.
Okay.
Okay. This is a culmination of about 30 people putting heart and soul into what we've created here at Hemi Hideout. So not just me, a bunch of other people that contributed to what we did. This is what we're doing to try to stay out of the rocking chair. Keep finding this stuff. I'm out again. Now I can hear.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Anyway, so let me just start with this. How about this? If you look around the building here, what percentage of the signs would you say are illuminated? Anybody got a guess? Somebody right here. Somebody give me a guess right here. 50?
100.
Only 7% of them are illuminated. But it looks like a lot more than that. It's an optical illusion. 324 neon signs in here out of 4,500 pieces that we collected. 15 years ago, we didn't have any of this stuff. We started collecting this stuff, building the building, and we're still on the hunt. As you can see, it's only halfway done. Look at that ceiling, totally naked up there. So it's all got to get covered. So we're on a mission to get it all done. There's a story behind everything in here. If you find one of our friends with a name tag, they can answer questions for you about anything inside this building. But it's been a fun journey to travel all over the country, gather the stuff, repair it. We have a restoration shop behind the building here you can go see. We can take you on the golf carts if you like. And the show just keeps on going. It's a lot of fun, and we get to meet a lot of nice people, and the car groups, you can't beat that. So we appreciate everybody coming out today.
So one of the things that I wanted everybody to know is this is only a portion of the car collection, and we started going through all of that for the first time on this show. And so we're a little bit more than halfway through, and once you get done with this, we'll talk about some of the cars that you have on there. But this is only a portion of the car collection, because I remember the first time I came out here and met you, it was all full of cars. Well, obviously things have evolved since then.
A little bit.
Yeah, and we now have tables and chairs, and people can wander around. There's a little bit more room in here, not just full of cars. So that's the reason I assume that not all of the cars are in here.
You're getting old and starting to forget a lot of stuff too, though. But
Me?
anyway, yeah, some of the cars are in another location, but mostly we keep Dodge and Plymouth cars in here. These are the cars I loved when I was young. So it doesn't matter if you're Chevrolet, Ford, Pontiac, whatever your flavor, Harley Davidson or Triumph. I was a Triumph guy. And so it's in your soul and until they plant you in the ground. And this is all about trying to hang on to the good old days. But yes, we have other cars, a few other cars.
And you kind of rotate them in and out from time to time.
We do.
Yeah. The other thing is that people go, well, so what's with the tractor collection? Because us guys like tractors, that's why.
Exactly. They're cool.
They are cool.
They represent, to date, the worst man-made disaster in American history. Those tractors right there. Everybody farmed up every square inch, and to date represent the biggest man-made disaster in American history. So we have 19 tractors, and obviously there's 6 or 7 here, but that's another cool thing. I think I'm going to get rid of the tractors and do something totally different, but
really?
Yeah, just change it up a little
You
bit.
can't get rid of the bulldozer. You got to put that away somewhere. For me.
It's actually not a bulldozer. That was a wheeled and axled tractor, and you could take the axles and tires off and put a crawler package on there, and now you pull 3 plows. So it never was made to be a dozer. That thing won't doze powdered sugar. It's not enough weight and not
Well,
enough.
it looks good.
It looks good.
And you know, for us car guys, it's all about the look.
It's
right?
all about the looks.
Yeah,
But,
exactly.
Again, great history behind that.
Yeah, and there's also a dinosaur head back over here.
There he is. He's
Yeah.
a replica. He's not real, but the turtle is. The turtle in there is 100 million years old. The T-Rex in there is a replica of the best one ever found. And again, just more fun stuff that unusual. We start off with Dodge, Plymouth, oil and gas. Now it's an eclectic collection of stuff. Unusual, bizarre, weird things.
What's the oldest sign that you have in here right now?
That would be you. No.
We know that.
I'd say the oldest sign in here would be about 1900, I would say. Maybe a few in the 1800s, but porcelain became popular around the turn of the century. So our sign collection is about 1900 to 1960, because around 1960, signs became plastic. And so these are porcelain or glass-coated steel is what porcelain is. They're durable, they're shiny, they're beautiful. Nothing has to look like porcelain. It's like neon came to the United States in 1928, and by 1960 it would become visual pollution. So if you remember, like in
Don Armstrong. Visual
Armstrong
pollution. Yeah.
No, like the Village and
Yes.
Westbury Square.
Yes.
And all that. A sea of neon, and by 1960, visual pollution, too much neon going on. So today, you can't put neon on top of a building. You can't have flashing lights, can't have chasing lights, no flashing arrow. You're limited to what you can do. So if you think about it in Houston, there's none of that because of what
So
happened.
which one is the oldest sign that's in here? You didn't point that out.
Well,
Is it the one that's behind the Dodge Brothers Motor Vehicles? The one that I like that is got the little glass beads all over it, and the light goes behind it.
no, that's a Texaco sign, and that would be 1918.
Oh
So,
my God, so old.
yeah, like that sign over there behind that tractor, Ransom, Sims, and Jeffries. That's 1800s. That's
18
probably one of the oldest ones in here.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. Well, my favorite is the one that's in the box on the wall, on the post down there, the Dodge sign. That's a great story.
That's right. That Dodge sign, we found that in Franklin, Tennessee, in the original crate. And it was in an old barn that was about to fall down, and somebody had a Dodge dealership that sign never made to, and so they had it stored for 80 years. We brought it in here, cut the slats out, plugged it up, fired right up.
And it hasn't been touched since.
That's right. It hadn't been touched since. Just electricity brought to it and bring it to life.
One of the other things that I wanted to point out is that there's a gentleman here that was very instrumental in me meeting you, and was also instrumental in the Hemi Hideout, and I see him walking over there with a Coke in his hand. His name is Bill Seitz, and you need to tell a brief story about Bill.
Well, I met Bill in the car circle, going to these car shows around town. Everybody knew Bill. Raise your hand, Bill, so they know who you are. So everybody in the car circle knows Bill Seitz, does car art for many people, and one day we crossed paths and decided we're going to kick this project off. But I always blame Bill for doing this because I kept talking about it and wouldn't do anything, and he was the reason it got initiated.
We've been blaming Bill ever since we've known him.
I'm going to blame Bill till he drops dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, a lot of fun doing all this.
Yeah, it is. And Bill was instrumental in it. There's a lot of Bill's art that is in here. There's one piece that's right over here with the cartoonish-looking 70.
Yeah, this is in this picture here, this is a 1970 Dodge Super Bee. That was the year model car I had when I was young. And so in this picture, this is a Car and Driver magazine ad, a centerfold, if you will, for Roadrunner in 1968 when it was Car of the Year. So Bill took the car out and put my car in. So there's a lot of personal touch in here, all the decorations and things around the building, like the big mosaic in the floor in the center of the building. Bill did all the artwork for that. We had a lady in San Antonio make the individual pieces, and part of the fun we had.
Is there anything else that you need to explain to anybody?
Yeah, how about this? Everybody thinks it's full. You can't put another thing in here. 3 months ago, we didn't have that white truck sign. We didn't have the pure gasoline on the pole. We didn't have Sorensen Greenhouse, didn't have White Star Gasoline. The windmill wasn't there, and the tealine in the back wasn't there. So you could take all those pieces and put it right here if you wanted to. It looks full, but it's never going to be full.
The other great story, John, that everybody needs to know this is the fact that there's some wood over here on the siding of inside. That story is fabulous.
Okay, so my grandparents moved here from Armenia in the late 1800s and built a two-story skyscraper in Brookshire, if you will. A dry goods store down below. My dad and his brothers and sisters are all born and raised above the dry goods store. And we tore that building down about 40 years ago. And all the wood you see in this area here, the wood and paint is all late 1800s that came from that building. So a lot of family history here. Our family's been in this area for a long time.
Yeah. I think it's wonderful, and you just don't find that and know somebody that's still alive.
That's right.
That can carry on the story.
That's right.
And we appreciate that for sure. Has everybody had tacos from Lupi Tortilla this morning?
I know I haven't, but
well, I haven't either because you haven't bought them.
I'm game. Let's go get them.
He's game.
But
anyway, go ahead.
Thank you guys all for coming out. Again, we had a really slight group today, but it'll make it easy for us to talk about the items in there. See a lot of familiar faces, but we love new people coming out and sharing what we've done here. It's been one heck of a ride for me. I could write a book on the story chasing all this stuff. Been one heck of a ride.
Yeah, and when you get home, be sure and look up HemiHideout.com, and you'll find out more information that's on there. John and I are going to continue our conversation on the radio here. We're going to talk about the rest of the car collection.
Okay, one more thing. If you would like to go back and see our restoration shop, it's right behind the building. You can go out here and get a ride on the golf carts and go see some of the projects that we've got going on. Really a cool place, and you'll meet Big Daddy back there. So anyway, thank you all for coming out today. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you all. All right, coming up, we're going to have a review of the Toyota RAV4, Jeff's Mopar Motor Minute, and we're going to continue with John's collection here at the Hemi Hideout. Stay with us on the InWheelTime Car Talk Show.
You've waited all winter, and it's finally here. The Tailpipes and Tacos Spring Cruise In. It's been a while, but the popular Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In returns to the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, Saturday, April 19th. Make any donation to Shirley's Kids and get a free breakfast taco. There'll be mimosas and Bloody Marys, too. Get to the best cruise in of the year. Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday, April 19th, 8 to 11 a.m. Cruise in, make a donation of any amount, and grab a free Lupi Tortilla breakfast taco. Tailpipes and Tacos only happens at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, 703 West Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of the Katy Freeway. Join the car camaraderie, and your car will automatically compete for one of 3 chili pepper trophies at no charge. Spring is here, and what better way to celebrate than with a free taco at Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday, April 19th, 8 to 11 a.m. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show will be there too. We hope to see you then. Come on out. You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com.
Are we done? Are we ready? Did I press all the right buttons or the wrong buttons? Well, don't worry about it, because we'll just keep on keeping on. Welcome back to the Hemi Hideout in Brookshire, Texas, for our live broadcast here on the InWheelTime Car Talk Show today. We've got about 45 minutes left, and while we've got John Hobus' attention, that's vodka. Do what? It is.
It is?
Yeah. Yeah, it's going down real easy these days. So we wanted to continue with the John Hobus car collection.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. So we're on what I call number 12, and that would be the 1968 Dodge Charger, Viper red exterior with black and red leather interior.
That's right.
605 cubic inch all aluminum Hemi V8, 880 horsepower.
That's correct.
Now let me ask you something. These cars, were they all, did you buy them in this condition, or did you restore some of them or change them?
Well, we buy them all in this condition because it's my opinion you can buy these cars for half price.
Yes.
Or you can go do this, and then it's worth half what you've spent. So for me, go buy them already done.
Amen.
And then sometimes modify some of these cars. But this one was modified pretty nice by a NASCAR team out of Illinois.
Really?
Yeah. So
what NASCAR team was it?
I'm not sure. I didn't recognize the name. Whatever it was, I didn't recognize those guys.
1 4-barrel carburetor, 5-speed manual transmission, pistol grip shifter, power steering, AC, power 4-wheel disc brakes, hand-built all-steel custom body, custom wheels, suspension, stereo, GPS, and interior with 4-point racing harness on all 4 seats.
That's right. It's a cool car.
Did you ever take it out on I-10?
I'll take it out to I-10. I've come to some of your car shows before with it.
With that?
With that, yeah.
Oh, my
when you were
God.
at Taylor High School, remember?
Yes.
I brought that out there.
I'll be.
Anyway, yeah, that's a great car. It's a really spirited. You don't have to go around and be a clown in that thing. It'll take your breath away just when you're
No doubt.
doing the normal thing.
I can only imagine. Okay, the next one is the 1969 and a half Plymouth Roadrunner.
I like it.
Yes.
Yellow exterior, black interior, 507 cubic inch V8, 750 horsepower, 1 4-barrel carburetor, an A990 lift-off hood. Was that an option from the factory?
Actually, it was a mid-year car, but that one is actually a clone. That was born a satellite, and then somebody modified it.
Nice.
So, yeah, but it's a Saturday night special.
We love those.
It's one of the roughest cars in the whole
Collection?
corral there.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. So you take that out and get crazy with it.
Power steering, AC, power 4-wheel disc brakes, mild Pro Street with mini-tubbed wheel wells, electric exhaust cutouts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And a line lock on it. Let's go and burn it up.
That's right.
All right, the next one up is the 1970 Plymouth Hemi Cuda.
Yeah.
472 cubic inch Hemi V8, 500 horsepower. It's kind of hard to see. Dual 4-barrel carburetors, shaker hood scoop, 4-speed manual transmission, pistol grip shifter, power steering, front disc brakes. Mm-hmm. That's a nice car.
It is. And again, another resto mod. That car was born a 6-cylinder convertible. And so somebody put in the 472 stroker motor. It's an Indy cylinder head engine. And, man, you don't have to be crazy in that car. You look cool just driving around being a normal driver. So, but it sounds great.
There's nothing normal about you or your tastes.
No, there's nothing normal about me at all.
1970 Dodge Charger RT. Mm-hmm. That's the next one. Bright blue metallic exterior, black leather interior, 440 cubic inch V8, 390 horsepower, 3 2-barrel carburetors, torque flight automatic transmission, power steering, front disc brakes powered.
I've nicknamed that car Nadine.
Nadine?
That car is possessed.
Is it?
And when I take it out, I have the record driver on speed dial. 'Cause
Really?
I can't get to the end of the driveway and something happens. Little things happen. Just one of those cars that's like, man, I took the battery out.
Numbers matching special edition,
Wow.
one of only 84 built, first year for leather in a Dodge
So
car.
this one's for sale.
Yeah, they're all for sale.
There you go, Don.
I'll
They're
cut
all
some
for sale.
sweet deals right
No,
there.
I'm sure that there are. The next one, I believe, is the 1969 Dodge Super Bee. Is that correct, John?
Yeah, 69, yes. Lift
Yeah.
off hood,
Six
A990.
Okay. Red exterior, black interior, 440 cubic inch V8, 390 horsepower, 3-tube. You are into the six-packs.
I loved them. When those things came out, remember?
I do.
Those things were so cool. Just like Tri-Power for Pontiac or Chevrolet.
Yep.
Or, it was just so cool. That
What a
lift-off
pain!
hood.
What a pain to tune.
Oh, man. Well, I suppose those things ran better than the Hemis, though. The Hemis, you had to be married to a mechanic.
Really?
Yeah, to keep that thing running. These they ran on the middle carburetor, and then
Yes.
vacuum opened the outside ones. But, man, when I was a young buck at 17, when those came out, that's what I wanted. I won one of those. I didn't get that, but I got a 383 Super Bee the next year, so I was happy.
Very rare option, one of only 5 special order cars with 4-speed console and bucket seats. The next one up, 1966 Dodge Coronet.
Oh, boy.
Is that correct?
I believe it's a 65. That could be a wrong deal, but I will say 66.
It's a race car. Well, it looks like a race car.
It's like a factory. What do you call it?
Copo?
Well, like a Copo, but you buy it and go to the track. What do you call it? Well, anyway, you took it to drag strip. You
Yeah.
didn't drive that.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. All right, moving
A drag
along.
pack.
A drag pack.
A 1965 is what that is. Drag pack. They only made 100 of them. That's a replica. It's not real, but it's close.
Next up is the 1970 Dodge Challenger RT. We're almost done here. Dark blue metallic exterior, black interior, 426 Hemi V8, 425 horsepower, dual 4-barrel carburetors. Can only imagine what the mileage on that would be. Shaker hood scoop, torque flight automatic trans, and front disc brakes. Replica of rare, one of only 11 built Hemi Challenger convertibles. This was a New England Mopar Concours winner.
Wow.
It was a replica, modified, and it was born a 383 RT and completely fitted out to spec to be a Hemi. There were a lot of little things you did to make a Hemi. But again, only 11 convertible Hemis were made in 1970, and this is a replica. So if that was a real car, that'd be a $3-4 million car.
You probably have one or two of those, don't you?
Well, I've got several replicas, yeah. I don't buy the real ones, not those cars.
Good for you. We were talking about that. 1972 Plymouth Duster, my car. I've got dupes on this. Whenever you want to get rid of it, you let me know. Black exterior with braille stripe with black houndstooth interior, 340 V8, 275 horsepower, single 4-barrel, 4-speed manual trans, power steering, AC, power brakes, numbers matching original except for the custom wheels.
Yeah, that black looks good on that car.
Dude, that is my car right there.
So for the Dodge and Plymouth guys, if you find triple black or the pink cars, so Dodge call that Panther Pink and Plymouth call it Moulin Rouge, those cars go up in value because there were so few of them. The black cars, triple black, look like the bad guy, like kind of like the hoodlum of the group, would have a triple black car.
Did you ever have a black car back in the day?
I did not. Mine was yellow. I wasn't a hoodlum. I was a lover, not a fighter.
I heard that about you somewhere.
That's
I
where-
can't remember who it was.
We're not going there.
You had fast enough cars. You didn't have to stay and fight. You could just,
right.
I'm the guy to go.
That's right.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you for inviting us out. We always have a good time when we come out here. Want to do something different today, and we appreciate you
Thank you,
playing the
guys.
game.
We appreciate you, all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, just ahead, review of the 2025 Toyota RAV4 and Jeff's Motor Minute right after this quick break.
You've waited all winter, and it's finally here. The Tailpipes and Tacos Spring Cruise In. It's been a while, but the popular Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In returns to the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, Saturday, April 19th. Make any donation to Shirley's Kids and get a free breakfast taco. There'll be mimosas and Bloody Marys, too. Get to the best cruise in of the year, Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday, April 19th, 8 to 11 a.m. Cruise in, make a donation of any amount, and grab a free Lupi Tortilla breakfast taco. Tailpipes and Tacos only happens at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, 703 West Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of the Katy Freeway. Join the car camaraderie, and your car will automatically compete for one of 3 chili pepper trophies at no charge. Spring is here, and what better way to celebrate than with a free taco at Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday, April 19th, 8 to 11 a.m. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show will be there too. We hope to see you then. Come on out. You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com.
Hey, I'd like to invite you to come along with us on the upcoming Hot Rod Tour of Texas, April 24th through the 27th, beginning in Victoria. We have links to the site on InWheelTime.com and InWheelTime Facebook page. Be sure and follow us. Time now for the Motor Minute. Mr. Jeffrey?
Yep. Have you ever wondered how much race car drivers make? You know,
Yes.
their salaries?
Yes.
Well, I got the top 5s in some of these classes. So, for instance, F1, this is just at a glance. Max Verstappen makes $70 million a year.
No.
As a driver?
Yes. Of course, that's the salary plus all of the
Endorsements.
sponsorships, endorsements, and things. Lewis Hamilton makes $55 million. Fernando Alonso makes $34 million. Sergio Perez makes $26
Are
million.
you telling us to make us want to go kill ourselves or
No,
what?
go be a race car driver.
No.
And Charles Leclerc is $19 million. The NASCAR boys, Kyle Busch, $16.9 million. Denny Hamlin, $13 million. Kevin Harvick, when he was driving, probably television stuff going on, $10.9. Martin Truex Jr., $10.4. Brad Keselowski, $9.4 million.
A year.
A year.
Like baseball players.
Yes. And then the IndyCar drivers, Marcus Ericsson, who also won Indy, makes $3.1 million. Pato Award, $1 million. Scott Dixon. Now, everybody knows Scott Dixon. He makes a little less than $1 million a year. Felix Rosenquist, about $500,000. And Alex Palou, who is a hot driver right now, a little over $500,000 a year. So
What about the drag racers?
I looked that up. Drag racers don't make a lot of money. They make an average salary of between $45,000 and $60,000 a year, but then they have all the endorsements on top of that.
If they have
any,
Right.
but they don't make a lot of money. Dragsters, yeah, they're the low end of the salary poll.
I guess because the race doesn't last very long.
Yeah, A to B.
Funny man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But there's a lot of them in one event. We like that.
Okay, where are we going? We're going with the.
We did the Motor Minute. We're
Yep.
going to take my car review and we're going to put it at the beginning of the bottom of the hour.
Okay.
Which is coming up.
All right.
Is that okay?
That's fine.
Mars, you have a problem with that?
No, sir. Just making a note of where we're moving it
And
to.
I just want to make sure I had the right setup. We're good.
Well, I can't.
And
I
then
can't.
David's going to sing it like 11:45. He's going to do a little.
Are you?
Sing.
It's a solo.
You
Singing
sing?
and dance.
He's a solo.
You singing? He's singing. God, everybody clear the
Has
building.
anybody mentioned our new wardrobe?
No. But thank
we got
you.
new wardrobes.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mars. Mr. Mars flipped the bill, and I thought it was time for us to get some of the new look.
Yeah.
And we've got another new look coming your way.
Yeah.
I think we're going to debut that next weekend.
Next weekend or at the Hemi at Tailpipes
Not
and Tacos?
Yeah, Tailpipes and
2
Tacos.
weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
couple
yeah,
of
2
weeks,
weeks.
yeah.
Did you get your chaps? We ordered you some chaps.
The assless chaps. Just saying. Can I say that in front of all these people
I don't
in
know.
here?
You just did.
I guess I
You
did.
get your
didn't I?
back to them now. Stand up. They'll see.
But it's okay.
It just slipped out. I can't help myself. All right. Hey, if you'd like to get in touch with us, shoot us an email. The address is info@InWheelTime.com. We are back after this quick break.
Pro-Am Auto Accessories has been serving Houston's auto enthusiasts since 1984, providing world-class products for sports cars, European sedans, and American muscle. Pro-Am is known as the place to go to find exclusive and hard-to-find parts and accessories. Pro-Am is one of the very first distributors in the USA for brands such as Recaro, Redline, Momo, Corbo, and Simpson. Located in the heart of Houston's premier retail and service corridor, the Galleria area, Pro-Am's walk-in storefront includes an 8,000-square-foot warehouse, showroom, and installation bays. Pro-Am not only sells parts and accessories, but also offers installation and service. Pro-Am is now reaching a worldwide audience through Pro-Am.com, taking its local reputation to the rest of the world. At Pro-Am Auto, you'll be dealing with a small group of professionals who truly want to help you with your automotive needs. If you don't see what you're looking for on the website, call and Pro-Am will lend you a hand. Pro-Am Auto, 6125 Richmond at Green Ridge in Houston's Galleria area. Call them at 713-781-7755.
Mecum Auctions, the world's largest collector car auction company, returns to Houston, April 3rd to the 5th at NRG Center. Join us for the fun, fast-paced, high-energy Mecum experience with 1,000 vehicles up for grabs. For avid collectors, first-time buyers, and enthusiasts of all ages, there's something for everyone. Bring home your dream car. Register to bid and buy spectator tickets now at Mecum.com.